It's so great to see you again. Thank you for joining me for another Wingman Minute. I really appreciate it because I find when you do these with me, when we together can practice our positivity, I think the synchronicity of that really helps us individually as well. So it helps us as a community to build a more positive vibration, and it also helps us individually. Because of course, let's face it, when you're in a community of more positive people, you feel more positive and more positive things start happening for you. So I appreciate you doing this with me each day, and I'm thrilled that you're joining me. And let's see if we can really get some positivity going today. Today's practice came to me from last night. I was watching a TV series called Daredevil. I'm a guy who loves all those comic book superheroes, and last night I actually was on Netflix looking for something to watch, and I started watching that. And in it last night, the bad guy, played by Vincent D'Onofrio, had a quote where one of his underlings came to him and said, "We have a problem." And he said immediately, "A problem is just an opportunity that hasn't embraced it. A problem is just an opportunity that hasn't presented itself. A problem is just an opportunity that hasn't presented itself." And as soon as he said it, I thought, what a great practice. Because when we can shift the way we look at problems, when we can shift the way we see a problem from, oh my God, it's a problem. As a matter of fact, I don't even use the word problem anymore. I use the word challenge or issue or concern. Because what I have found is when I can shift the way I think about a problem, I start coming up with a lot more solutions than problems. So when he said that, a problem is just an opportunity that hasn't presented itself, I decided to turn that into a 1-minute practice. So please join me and let's think about some of the issues or challenges we're having, problems, and see how we can maybe shift them in our mind to becoming an opportunity that just hasn't presented itself yet. Join me for 1 minute and let's say a problem is just an opportunity that hasn't presented itself. A problem is just an opportunity that hasn't presented itself. A problem is just an opportunity that hasn't presented itself. Do you agree with that? A problem is just an opportunity that hasn't presented itself. A problem is just an opportunity that hasn't presented itself. I love that. A problem is just an opportunity that hasn't presented itself. A problem is just an opportunity that hasn't presented itself. A problem is just an opportunity that hasn't presented itself. A problem is just an opportunity that hasn't presented itself. That was about 1 minute, and now hopefully that will stick in your subconscious for a while, so when a problem arises in your life, you see it as an opportunity that just hasn't presented itself yet. Thanks for joining me again. I appreciate you being here. You can check me out on Twitter at Wingman Michael, or on my website at BeYourOwn Wingman, or on Facebook. I thank you for joining me, and let's go out and have an opportunistic type of day. Thank you, and have a great one. Your Wingman, Michael Gross, signing off.